Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Brothers, say this with me. I am. And behind your I am, which is in front of who you are, describe who you are. I am positivity. I am truth. I am resolve resolution. And I am love. And add this one, if you didn't say it in your I ams. I am me. You know the love of being me? I'm a big, tall, indigenous, quote unquote, black man in America. And you know, everybody that's talking to you, I'm going to say this first. They cannot whoop your ass. Everybody that can say anything bad about black men, come step to me. All of you, feet to feet, hand to hand, face to face, eye to eye, as much as we can make it eye to eye. I'm 6'5". I'm 270. I'm strong as fuck. You cannot whoop my ass. Why the fuck I give a care? Think about all the women that dog black men, black women. You cannot beat their ass hand to hand, feet to feet, from the top of their heads to the bottom of their feet. You can't whoop their ass. You can't whoop my ass. So why do I even have a care what you think about me? But you know who cares about me? The children. Man, it's so beautiful when you know, and this is not anger. I know you just can't whip my ass. You can pull out a gun or a bomb and come and shoot me, but you won't stand toe to toe with me. That's why they got to do it conspicuously. So you need a con to trick you. They won't step to you. They need social media. They needed our weakest women. Sorry, you women that date white men and you pink pill. You are the weakest bitches black women I ever see, and you are black women. You are not indigenous. You are weak bitches. And now this is not for children. You are the weakest black women I ever seen in my fucking life. My mother will whoop y'all asses all over the floor. And you think, oh, I'm talking about violence? Let's play a game of chess. I will whoop everybody in chess too. See, I know how to strategize. Hey. Oh, you say I'm only good at chess and basketball and whooping your ass? Put me on any field, any court, any arena. Put me on a politician stage. You know why you black women weak? Because you don't know how to raise your homes. You know why you black men weak? Because you didn't stay in your homes. But we don't talk about that. But you know who loves me? Children. See, the children don't see my tall blackness as a danger or scared of me. They see safety. You know why? Because I don't approach them in danger. They have no knowledge of the history that their parents gave to them. And they probably told them, but they looked at them and said, who are you? And then they finally seen me. They said, this is who he is. They said, wow, he's not harming me. He's showing me. Kids don't know what the word respect means. And I learned yesterday, kids have no understanding of racism. Kids, I was out here playing basketball with, I'm gonna say 15, 16 kids and everything. And those 15, 16 kids, 3 of them were little girls about the height that come barely up to my knee. Remember the one little girl, she was Iraqi, her name. I don't live around my only culture. So I don't use the word diversity because divide, verse, and city are 3 separate words that they put together to keep us divided and separated. If you really want to come together, because you know what? I know of sharing and love. Love, share is one of the roots or the subroots of the word love. Charity is one of the subroots of word love. Because you give charity, open heart, open mind, open soul, open spirit. But nobody talks about that. And I'll back up all my words. I seen a video talking about people don't back up their words. I back up every single word I have. I do everything I do. Everything I say, I do it. But the beautiful thing about that, I was with my Caucasian lady associate. I will call her a friend. The saddest part is I will call her a friend before I call a lot of you, quote unquote, black women. You know why? I grab a bag and I slipped on the ground. She's asked me, am I all right? You know how many times I fell in the presence or tripped in the presence of black women? You know what they would do? They would laugh. See, black women, you forget how to be gentle with us. You forget how to be kind with us. But then you want me to support and respect you when you don't even have kindness. You know, black men, we don't require a lot. That's why I love children. The first thing, you can't call, like, say that little girl is going to be beautiful. That's a pedophile. That little girl is blah, blah. That's a pedophile. Everything's a pedophile in 2021. But what I seen, these beautiful young, call them beautiful little ladies or little women. They were ladies. The little boy, the little girl, so the Caucasian lady that's my friend, the little girl said, "These are her sister," because she kept calling me her brother. She said, "Yeah, that's my sister." She said, she thought that me and her was together, thought we was married, because she was being kind. Little kids that were watching, I was being kind. They kept coming to me. And you know what all the parents do? I love it. They come out the door. They watch. And I act as they not there. And the way I was treating them, I was showing her, she was so small, the hoop is 9 feet. I'm trying to show her how to throw the ball in the hoop with all the power she had. So it was a young little boy named Halom, but he said call him Han there, close to her size, even though he was 11 or 12, up to my knee, at least up to my knee. And he was a cool little young man. He gonna grow eventually. And so I told them, encouraged him. And I didn't make fun of his height, as I never do any kid, because I love kids. And because I'm gonna be a father. I know I'm gonna be a father one day. I met this lady, I'm about to put this work in, as in, she's not gonna amplify. And people say, a lot of you wouldn't want to be with her. Women, black women don't stay around. I learned that. So I have to show her a little more, even though I wasn't the one to hurt her, even though I wasn't the black man that did all the wrong to her. But what I loved about the little girl, she said, your skin is not the same. But her name, she's pronounced it, which I don't think, as a little girl, I don't think that's how you pronounce it. Her name was Aisha, but the way she spelt it, it was Iasshah. That's Aisha. So I said, Aisha. She said, yes, but the little boy said, that's not how you say it. Because I guess he live around them a lot and play with them a lot as well. So I said, okay. I just called her. I said, how you say it? She said, Aisha. And the other girl, young lady, said, she's Fonda. I said, good to meet you. And I shook both their hands because I knew they parent. I was like, and the one thing I kept in mind is my stature. I learned my stature is great. When I get all the parents to come outside and try to understand why it's these 13 from 8 to 14 years of age kids, Iraqi, Arabic, basically, or Pakistani. They're Middle Eastern. This area is predominantly in that certain section is Middle Eastern. And today I don't know where the African Descendant, quote unquote, Indigenous kids was at today, but it was great that they probably wasn't there because these little kids got to see me in a different light. I wouldn't have treated them no different, but my brothers and my young little ladies, My Indigenous little ladies, they get precedent sometimes. So that was good. They probably wasn't there because they would have got precedence first. And Fonda has said, "We're in your skin. How are you? That's your sister." I said, "Oh, she's my sister. You my sister too." And I said it in a joking way. I said, "No, she's my sister by my friend and the type of person we're being, because she's kind to me and we hang out and we show each other respect and a type of love." And I said, love is love too, even though I said it's a type. So one day you'll understand. And other girl, Aisha, told Fonda, my sister is browner than him. I loved it. Fonda is Iraqi and Aisha is Iraqi, but they are not related, but they live around each other. And of course, I learned all the race can come around each other. I seen a Chinese or Japanese girl, and they said they was Asian. They walked up, it was by themselves. You could tell they never knew each other. And when they walked past, they said something to her. And I seen another time with the male. The male was better, and he just got up and started hanging out with them. I didn't see a beef, and whatever they were saying, they had to be introducing themselves, or they had to be having some good plight, some good information sharing, some good wording, some good dialogue, because it was going great. I said, man, I'm always that way. But I learned, don't allow people to take away from you that they don't have. I can't allow my African descendant, quote unquote, indigenous men and my black women to take away what I have. They can start a movement, they can hate me, they can start movements that have nothing to do with me, even though it's based off of the black men that have been murdered and killed. But I love myself. And with the greatest thing, I got to show those kids and those parents, I am not the hatred and evil that the world gave me. So it was great. And I loved how Aisha was with Fonda and the lady I was with, Amy, she explained it too, but she allowed me. And I loved how the parents was around me. I got to be great. But if you offended by calling us the weakest men I ever seen and a bunch of weak ass black women, that's your fault. That's how you treat me. But at the same time, I never treat nobody that way, and I am who I am. Because what I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, your journey, is your choice. Choose wisely. My choice is to tell the truth and be loved, because I am truth. And you can be better than what they call you. You have a great day, and it's funny, I'm ending on the number 13. Shalom.